The doctor will see you now.
Thinking we can't see your smiling face. Well, there it is. Hi everyone, we're back. Now, before I get started, I need to explain something. I'm on Twitch, YouTube and Facebook. However, this is a change to how things used to be because my subscriptions had expired and I couldn't be bothered getting them all back. So I know that I spent the last 6 months telling you all that you had to watch on Twitch to play along with the games. Forget that. I can't see your comments if you're on Twitch. I can only see your comments if you're on Facebook or YouTube. So I will only be able to see your comments if you comment through YouTube or Facebook. So please, if you're on Twitch, I can't see any of your comments. You won't be able to play along with the quiz. You can still watch it on Twitch if you want, but the easiest thing to do is watch it on your telly on YouTube and comment on either YouTube or Facebook on your phone. So apologies to anyone who's watching on Twitch, because I did spend the last year saying, please watch it on Twitch, but that's changed. I was going to do that message on Facebook today to mention that, and I thought, oh, no, nobody will watch it on Twitch, but there you go. So apologies for that. Hopefully I'll be able to see your comments. So say hi on the Facebook and YouTube channel, please, and we can say hello. I can see that there's a few of you watching. I can see hello, Kenny and Anne are watching. Hi, pal. Lovely to have you back. It's lovely to be back. I kind of got shamed into it a wee bit because I was nominated for a local hero award. Very humbled by that. I'll talk a wee bit more about that later. But in case you haven't noticed, tonight is in aid of the firefighters charity for reasons that I'll come on to later. So you can donate tonight. You don't have to. It's not one of these shows where I'm going to be pushing you to donate every 2 minutes. I'm just going to mention it though because it is a brilliant, brilliant charity. So have yourselves a wee drink. Donate. The link is there. It's on the screen as well. It's case sensitive, so it's bit.ly/capital J, capital D for Jammin Doctor, and then firefighters. That should take you to the page. Or click the link that I've put in the description on YouTube and on Facebook. I'll post the link in the chat comment, but again, you'll have to be watching on YouTube or on Facebook, please. I'm going to just quickly check because I might be able to see some of your comments on Twitch. No, I'm not able to see them, sorry. So if you're on Twitch, forget about Twitch for now. In fact, just forget about Twitch going forward. It's just going to be Facebook and YouTube because it's easier, alright? So anyway, I've got loads of stuff to talk about because I've not seen these all in ages. So we've got our quiz that will come up just shortly. I'll get the quiz question on very, very soon. We will get your on this day. And of course we've got all your requests. But again, I won't be able to see your requests if you put your requests through Twitch. So please everyone watch on YouTube. Get your requests coming on either Facebook or on the YouTube channel. And the Facebook is my own personal Facebook. There's been a change to the terms and conditions. I'm not going to bore you with it, but now the easiest way to watch is on YouTube and comment along on either YouTube or my personal Facebook page. Hopefully that's as clear as mud, alright? In the meantime, I better do a wee song. It is supposed to be a live music thing. Mel is, as always, going to be doing the quiz in the background, so thank you, Mel. She'll be doing all the quiz answers. And Mel, if you can just let me know as and when comments are coming through, hopefully on YouTube and on Facebook, and then we can get the party started. In the meantime, since I last saw you just the last week there, a legend died. The legendary Jerry Lee Lewis very sadly passed away. So I'm going to do a wee Jerry Lee Lewis song to get us started. And then after that, we will be taking your requests, folks. Alrighty. Well, come on over, baby, a whole lot of shaking going on. I said, come on over, baby, a whole lot of shaking going on. We ain't faking, whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby, we got trouble in the barn. Come on over, baby, baby, you can't go wrong. We ain't faking, whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby, whole lot of shaking going on. I said I'm coming over, baby, whole lot of shaking going on. We ain't faking, whole lot of shaking going on. I said shake it, baby, shake it. 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 We ain't faking, whole lot of shaking going on. Now one more time. I said shake it, baby, shake it. Shake it, baby, shake it. Shake it, baby, shake it. Oh, shake it, baby, shake it. We ain't faking, whole lot of shaking going on. Thank you! Oh, I went a wee bit chipmunk there. I'm going to turn that down a bit because it's blaring in my ear there. I've got this up a bit loud in my ears. But let me know if the sound's okay and stuff, guys, because it's a bit of a new setup, as you can see. I need to thank Richard Skeen for designing this beautiful thing, this beautiful piano. From the angle, I'm letting you see beneath the magic here, behind the curtain. This looks like a piano the way we've got it set up, doesn't it? But this is a beautiful thing that Richard Skeen made for me when we did the live show to make it look like we were playing a live piano. It's actually not, it's actually a keyboard sitting on this beautiful piano frame that Richard made. What a talented man, so thanks, Richard. Brian Doyle says, welcome back, Xander. It's lovely to be back, Brian. Thank you very much. So Brian and Kenny and Anne are the only ones that I've seen so far on the chat, because they're the only ones who have chatted through YouTube. Glenn Cornwall's back on YouTube. He's saying, hi guys. So at the moment, I don't know why, if this is as I say, it's a bit of a different setup, alright, so you have to bear with me, but at the moment I'm only seeing comments through YouTube. I don't know if I can see the comments through Facebook or not. I'm going to just post again, so hopefully coming up on the YouTube and Facebook chat just now will be the what do you call it, the link. Sorry, I'm a man, I can't multitask. Will be the link for donating. So the link for donating, as I say, it should actually be at the top of the chat comments where it says description on Facebook or on YouTube, but I've posted it again. As I say, I thought if I'm going to bring the Jam Doctor back, I'm going to do it for this great charity. I'm going to do it each time I do it now. I'm maybe going to try to do one a month, and I'm going to do it for a different charity each time. And it's dead easy to donate. And if you want to donate, please do. It'll come up on the screen. So I don't think anyone's donated yet, or if, again, somebody could maybe let me know if you have donated and if it's just not working, because as I say, it's all this side of it is all quite new to me. And we'll see how we get on. If you want to make a wee donation, if you're enjoying the show and you think, oh, that was good, I'd like to show my appreciation, give a wee $5. It doesn't go to me, it goes straight to the firefighters charity. This is a charity that helps the families and firefighters themselves. These guys are absolute heroes, and they're doing this incredibly brave and incredibly dangerous thing the whole year round, especially this time of year. It's a really big time for them, so if you wouldn't mind, please do get on to the charity page and leave a wee tip or donation. If you want a request, let me know, and if you want to leave a wee tip for your request, you can do that as well. And as I say, all the tips tonight, if you hit the link that's there in the chat or in the description, then it'll go to the firefighters charity. So I'll do another song, then I'll tell you why I'm doing that specifically. Alright. Oh, but before I do, I better let you know the quiz question now. I'm going to wait a wee second before I put the quiz question up, because I'm still not seeing very many comments. I can see that there are people watching, but I can't see all your comments. So I would like, as if somebody, again, Mel, if you're watching this, if you can either send me a message just to say, are you seeing, I'm not seeing any Facebook comments. Are there Facebook comments that I'm just not seeing? Am I only seeing YouTube comments? If that's the case, I don't know why. Let me just see here. Yeah, so there are 10 people watching currently on Facebook. I don't know if none of you are commenting, but if you're commenting on Facebook, I can't see them at the moment. So if you've got access to YouTube, just comment on that instead at the moment, and then I'll let you know the quiz question once we've got that resolved, and hopefully more people can actually play along. In the meantime, I've had a request from my mum. Hi, Mum. This is for a wee song. This is a really nice song, but it's also got a wee bit of meaning for us. So this is by Louis Armstrong, and my mum's really good friend, and she was a good friend to the whole family Her name was Janice, and she very sadly died not so long ago. And I was asked to sing at our service remotely through Zoom. And I was asked to pick any song I wanted. Really, I wasn't given a song to sing, but when I thought about her and our wonderful husband, Richard, and the great life that they had together, I thought that this was quite an appropriate song. So this is Louis Armstrong, and it's called What a Wonderful World. We'll get a wee swing beat on it, and then we'll do this, and then, as I say, see. Folk are saying, can you hear me for the fireworks? And then somebody says, there are comments on Facebook and Twitch that Xander can't see. I will try and keep an eye on them, but it would be best if people comment on YouTube. Yeah, guys, if you're able to, please just comment on YouTube, because I'm not seeing the Facebook comments. I'm not sure why that is. What I might do is I might try to bring up Facebook on the laptop so I can at least see some of the comments on there as well, and then I can go between the two. It's not ideal, but I'll try my best. As I say, this is all a bit new. I'm not sure why that's happening, but either way, we'll try our best. All right. So I can see some of your comments there. Marion Simpson, hi all, welcome back. John Blair says, brilliant buddy. Ben Heaney says, loving this song, thanks guys. Ben Heaney says, anything by The Cure. I don't know if I know any songs by The Cure. Ben, if you're still watching, give me an example. What's their best known song? Because I actually cannot think of a single song by The Cure at the moment, so you'll just have to maybe enlighten me a wee bit with that one. So I've got that on Facebook there. I've got your YouTube comments, but it's easier for me and for Mel doing the quiz if you could comment on YouTube instead of Facebook. Alright, that would be lovely. Thanks guys. And somebody's made a wee donation. I missed it. See, we've got it on the screen. We've got Elvis saying thank you to you on the screen if you make a donation. So somebody's made a wee £10 donation. That's really, really kind of you. Let me know in the comments who that was. Everybody will just say, it's me! It was me! It says, Dougie says, hi Xander, got you on YouTube. Are the donations only via PayPal? I'm not sure actually. I don't know if there's an option to put in your bank card or not. I just kind of assumed there would be. Again, this is all a bit new, guys. There might be a bit of teething trouble, so apologies. But anyway, we'll do this wee song and hopefully we'll get the quiz on after that, alright? Well, that's a bit fast for this one. Let's slow things down. Let's slow things down a bit here now. Maybe a bit slower than that still. Right, okay, here we go. Sorry about that. As I say, beautiful wee song. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, blessed days, dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow are so pretty in the sky, so are all the faces of the people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow, and they learn so much more than they'll ever know. And I think of myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow are so pretty in the sky, and so are all the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow, but they learn much more than they'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Thank you. Grant, that was lovely-ish. I'm just going to turn my reverb up a bit because it seems to have gone off. Is that better? No, it's still not working. Hang on. Is that better? No, hang on. There we go. 2. Well, that's... Sorry guys, just takes a bit. That's better. That's a bit much now. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Okay. Grand. Like I say, a couple of wee teething problems to get us started, but hey, it's been a while. It's been a while. Lana says, great Xander, welcome back. Thanks very much. Kenny says, Friday I'm in love for the Cure. Vaughn says, hi Uncle Xander, you're a great singer. Love from Luca. Oh, thanks Luca pal. Helen says, thank you, but can't get on to donate. Why can you not get on to donate? Is anyone else having trouble donating? Who did donate? Somebody let me know. Who donated? Anyway, thanks for those comments. Let's see, who else have we got commenting? Alex Sampson Xander, please explain to me in syllables and in the simplest terms how to donate. Remember, I'm old and I can't see a link. So, Mel has put... See on the... Sorry. If you're on YouTube, in the body of the... I'm trying to think how to describe it. In the description of the video is the link to donate. If you're on Facebook, it's the same. And Mel has posted the link in the chat, and I've posted the link in the YouTube chat. There should be a link in the chat with my name on it, or Mel's name on it, that has got the link to donate. It's also on the screen right now. If you look and you put it in exactly as it's written on the screen, and your browser, it'll come up. I'm not sure what else I can say other than that, guys. Hopefully that is really straightforward for you, but I'm not really sure, so let me know if you're still struggling, guys. Alright. John Heaney said Friday I'm in love, sorry. Paul Patterson, evening all, just a quick look as we are in Carnoustie for a few days. Carnoustie indeed, very good. Enjoy, have a nice time. Okay, Friday I'm in love, do I know that song? I think I only know the chorus to this. I think I might have just done the chorus to this once before, so I'll try that and see how we get on. But keep your requests coming, keep the donations coming if you can, guys, alright? If you have a browser, put in it bit.ly/J D firefighters, and then it should come up without too much trouble, I would have thought. If not, just click on the link that, as I say, I have posted on YouTube, and Mel has posted it on Facebook. So I'm going to post it again on, so this should now be on the chat in YouTube. I'm going to just put on BIT. I'm just showing you how to do it. Right, I'll show you. Where's the camera? Oh, you can't see it. Is it too far away? But if you put in bit.ly/J D, and then just the word fire fighters all in lowercase, that's the link, guys. Alright, if you click on that, it should come up. Lynn Allen looking for a wee request. 283 Ain't Bad by Meatloaf for Dougie Allen. Of course, Dougie will do that one for you. And then, as I say, I'll try this Friday I'm in love and see how I get on with it. I've no idea how it really goes, but I can try it. As I say, if somebody else wants to even try donating £1 just to see if it actually works, that would be really useful. But I'll try. What's this one? Where's the Friday I'm in love? How does that go? Break my heart. Alright, I'll do a bit of this because I only know a bit of it. I'll do as much of this as I actually know. I don't care if Monday's blue. Is that how it starts? It must do. Alright. I'll do my own version. Put that there. I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's grey and Wednesday's too. Thursdays I don't care about you, but Friday I'm in love. Monday you can fall apart, Tuesday, Wednesday break my heart. Thursday doesn't even start, but Friday I'm in love. Saturday wait, Sunday always comes too late, but Friday never hesitates. I don't care if Monday's black, Tuesday, Wednesday heart attack, Thursday never looking back. It's Friday I'm in love. Monday you can hold your head, Tuesday, Wednesday stay in bed, Thursday watch the walls instead. It's Friday I'm in love. Saturday wait, Sunday always comes too late, Friday never hesitate. Dressed up to the eyes, it's a wonderful surprise to see our shoes and spirits rise. I don't know this bit, so we'll just go back to I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's grey and Wednesday's too, or Thursday I don't care about you, but Friday I'm in love. Thank you. Alright, that's a bit too much reverb, isn't it? That was really reverby. How's that? Is that a bit better? Aye. Helen saying, we've donated but it's not showing. Okay. It might just take a bit of time to show up, I don't know. Anybody else donated? Because at the moment it's only shown as a tenner, but I'm sure other people have donated. If I know my biscuiteers, and I think I do, you're a generous bunch. So what's the chat about the donations? Is it still not working? Let me see what people have said here. That's looking for a wee request. Meatloaf. Let's see what we're up to. No, I don't know. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it's not working. Don't know why it's not working. You need a PayPal account to donate. Sorry, I just kind of assumed people would have PayPal accounts. That's a bit annoying. Anyway, I'll do the quiz question and we can get on with it. Since we're doing this, the reason I'm doing it for that, so I'm going to sing a wee song for Dougie and Lynn in just a wee second. The reason I'm doing this for Dougie and Lynn, as I say, they very kindly donated me for this Local Hero Award, or nominated me rather. So I thought I would say a thank you to them. Dougie's a firefighter, so I thought I would donate some money or try and raise some money for the firefighter charity, although that's looking increasingly unlikely. But we'll keep trying, guys. And let me know how you get on. Anyway, so in view of the firefighter theme, I wanted to do a quiz question. So this is one of the hardest quiz questions I've ever done on the show, but you'll get a big clue to the quiz question a little bit later on. But for the time being, here is the quiz question, ladies and gentlemen. Name any person named in the Billy Joel song, "We Didn't Start the Fire." So you just, that's it. So hang on, sorry, I'm just doing this. Michelle saying, I typed the link exactly as above into Google and asked for PayPal and then closed the browser and have come back into the YouTube and it seems to work fine. So, did it work for you, Michelle? Go and just even try and donate like £1, Michelle, just to see if it works, alright? Dougie Allen saying, we don't have PayPal account, can we send a donation to you via Michelle? Then we have our details via the perfume thing. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just send it to Michelle. If you've got Michelle's details via the PayPal thing, and then we can square it up. Why don't we do that? The best laid plans and all that. But if you don't have PayPal, actually, if you don't have PayPal, you should get PayPal. It's dead easy. Anyway, it's a good way for buying stuff. It's quite secure. Anyway, I'm not doing an advert for PayPal. I'm just saying. So, some answers coming in. Remember, guys, you're only allowed one answer per message, and each answer is worth 5 points if you get it right. You have to be the first one to get it right, but if you get it wrong, then you get a dodgy biscuit. So, Dougie Allen straight in with Marilyn Monroe. Kenny Schemas in with JFK. Michelle Simpson donated the £10. There we go. Look, we've got loads of money in. Brian Doyle donated £50. Thank you so much, Brian. That's really generous. See, so that's how it works, folks. If you donate, Elvis comes on the screen and blows you a kiss. I thought that was great. Brian's donated £50. Michelle's donated a tenner. We're up to 60 quid already. If you've not got a PayPal, go and register right now. It takes about 2 minutes. Register for PayPal and then you can donate every week that we do it. How much fun's that? It's much more fun than sending some bank transfer when you could just like thingy it on the thingy and you get your wee message for Elvis. A wee message for Elvis. Amazing. Right, I'm going to do this. Keep your answers coming. We've had JFK, we've had Marilyn Monroe. There's loads of these. I'm going to sing We Didn't Start the Fire later, and the quiz answers will probably go a bit mad when I sing We Didn't Start the Fire. But in the meantime, just try and rack your brains and see if you can think of any. So I'm just looking at my comments here on this. What other comments have we got on the Facebook page? Alex Simpson says quiz. James Errol Ray. Nope. Mel's posted the link for the donations. That's really nice email. Thank you. Anyway, Dougie Allen, cruise chef. Not sure about the spelling. No, I would give you that though. That's a great answer. Cruise chef, president of Russia for a while, and he of course was one of the people named in the song. So loads of people in this song. There's loads of answers to get. Mel's going to have a nightmare with this one, I'm afraid. But anyway, guys, keep the answers coming. And again, Brian Doyle, thank you so much. That's a really, really kind donation. You didn't need to do that. I thought if people donated a wee £5 here and there, that would be great. But that's far. Well, I'm not going to say it's too much because it's not for me. It's for a brilliant cause. So thank you. And this one is for Dougie and it is for Lynn, but it's for all the firefighters just keeping us safe all the time, especially this weekend, alright? Baby, we can talk all night, but that ain't getting us nowhere. I told you everything I possibly can. There's nothing left inside of here. Baby, we can cry all night, but that'll never change the way I feel. The snow is really piling up outside. I wish you wouldn't make me leave here. I partied on and I poured it out. I try to tell you just how much I care. I'm tired of words and I'm too hoarse to shout. But you've been cold to me so long, I'm crying icicles instead of tears. And all I can do is keep on telling you I want you. I need you, but there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. Now don't be sad. It's 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Now don't be sad, 'cause 2 out of 3 and baby, we can talk all night, but that ain't getting us nowhere. The great Meatloaf, who we lost not so long ago as well. A great song. So thanks for that, Doogie. Thanks for that, everyone. That is really, really kind of Brian Doyle for donating £50. I'm not sure why my mum's saying that they still can't donate. I'm not sure why. Michelle's been able to donate and Brian Doyle's been able to donate, so the donation thing is working. If you've got a PayPal, it should work. If you've not got a PayPal, then just as I say, just sign up to PayPal. It only takes 2 minutes, or just forward Michelle some money. And if you get any money through, just put a wee message, put the donation straight through, and put a wee message on to let people know. Anyway, thank you very much for anyone who is donating. Thank you very much. Getting a few wee claps there. Any more quiz answers? This is, I think, the quizzes I think going to go probably quiet until such times as we get lots of answers coming in when I sing the song. But I think until that time, it might be a tricky one for people unless you know like the lyrics off the top of your head, which probably most people don't. Oh, what an answer by Louise Killen has said Malcolm X. That's a brilliant answer for the quiz. Well played, Louise Killen. So Malcolm X. I was going to sing the next line of the song, but I better not. Keep your requests coming, guys. Remember, if you want a request, just put request. If you've got a quiz answer, just put quiz answer. It's easier for me if you put your comments through YouTube, but we can see the ones on Facebook. It's just a bit more faffage. And again, it's dead easy to hopefully donate via PayPal. If you've got a PayPal, PayPal's the default thing. If you've got eBay, just to let you know, right? If you've got eBay, you've got PayPal, even if you don't think you do, because eBay owns PayPal. All right. So if you've got eBay, you've definitely got a PayPal account. Anyway. Catcher in the Rye, says John McMillan. That's not a person, John. The quiz question clearly says name any person. It's got to be a person, I'm afraid. Alright, as far as I can see, you don't have any more requests coming in yet. So I'm going to, at this point then, say if there's no requests, then I'm going to jump in my time machine and set it for the past, as we say, on this day. So what have we got? What happened on this day? Back in history. If you can see that on your screen, if you're watching this small screen, this might be a bit small for you. But in this day, in 1957, the year Richard Skene was born, that's what it's famous for, if anybody didn't know. Jackie Wilson released Reet Petite. Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, or at various times P. Diddy, was born on this day in 1969. In 1972, Johnny Nash, not to be confused with Johnny Cash, different person altogether. Johnny Nash was in number 1 in the USA, where I can see clearly now. Louise Redknapp was born in 1972. That makes her 50. Louise Redknapp's 50. And in 1997, Shania Twain released Coming Over. Brilliant album. Okay, I've just spotted this, so I've got to say it before I go any further with this. Kenny Skene has said for the quiz, Lawrence of Arabia, which buys him one of these. Yes! Lawrence of Arabia is a dodgy biscuit, and I'm going to tell you for why, because Kenny will be sitting there saying, how's that a dodgy biscuit? But I'm going to tell you why. Is that better now? Don't know. I'm now just making noises and I've no idea if anybody can hear it or not. Can somebody let me know if and when the sound's back? We have sound, yes, good. Right, the sound is back. So anyway.
Got you.
Aye. I'm going to... I think I know what happened there. Oh, there's another donation for John. See, now that you've got the hang of it, we can't stop it. That was John with a wee £20 donation. Thank you so much, guys. See, it's actually more fun if you can donate via the actual thing, because then you get the wee blow kiss for Elvis. And I'm only saying that because you have no idea how long it took me to work out how to do the Elvis thing with the blowing the kiss to say thank you for the donation. So that's why I'm so keen for you to donate through that thing, because it took me ages to work out how to do it. So thank you so much. Anyway, I'm going to say what I said again. Kenny, I'm sorry, you got a dodgy biscuit there. The reason is, you said Lawrence of Arabia. Now, Billy Joel wrote that song in 1949. He wrote it in 1989. He was born in 1949, so he turned 40, and he wrote this song, and all the things in the song are in chronological order from 1949 to 1989. Lawrence of Arabia was born way before that. So the reason Lawrence of Arabia is mentioned in the song is because the movie came out in a certain year, not because of the person Lawrence of Arabia. So when he sings Lawrence of Arabia, he's talking about the movie, not the person, which is why it's not a right answer, but I knew somebody would say it, so it's a dodgy biscuit. So sorry about that, Kendo. Sorry, pal, but it's minus 10 points. Listen, I don't make the rules, although clearly I obviously do make the rules. Anyway, out of all those On This Days that I'd said before I lost the sound, the one that I was wanting to do was this one, which is I Can See Clearly by Johnny Nash. There's an old joke. I'm going to give you the very, very short version, because this is my Uncle John's favourite joke. There's a guy, he's seen this girl, she's called Lorraine, but he doesn't like her very much anymore. He's wanting to give her the old Spanish Archer, you know, the old elbow, and he's not got the bottle to do it. But he's in love with this girl, Claire Lee is her name, and you know where this is going, aren't you? But then finally he doesn't need to leave her, because Lorraine leaves him, so that leaves him, you know, open to go and have a relationship with Claire Lee. And he sings, I can see clearly now, Lorraine has gone. Yep, that's how bad that was, guys. It really wasn't worth waiting for, was it? Quiz Princess Grace, there's a donation. Lucas donated a tenner. Thank you very much, Luca. That's really kind of you. Helen's asked for Rod Stewart for Jim Bryson, and Lynn Allen says Princess Grace. That's a correct answer. Yeah, Grace Kelly's mentioned the song Princess Grace. Absolutely brilliant answer. Anyway, Johnny Nash, not to be confused with Johnny Cash. Alright, well, I'll put a wee drum beat on for this one. Aye, let's do that. Probably, what about that wee this kind of beat? A bit faster. That'll do, something like that. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me now. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshining day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshining day. I think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshining day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshining day. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Tune. Thanks very much. Kenny says, how many dodgy biscuits are there? I'm feared to have another go. You should be feared, Kenny. You should be feared, pal. You big fearty. Big fearty there. 150 quid we're up to. Amazing. Plus whatever Michelle's got. I have to warn you though, Michelle will just keep it. She's dodgy like. She's in there on Amazon as we speak. I'm joking, of course. It'll be eBay. Anyway. So as Mel says, 14 dodgy biscuits to get in this one. 14 dodgy biscuits. So I keep your quiz answers coming. Rod Stewart for Jane Bryson. I'll do a wee Rod Stewart for you. I'm just having a wee look at Facebook to see what the comments are on there. Ben Heaney says, such a great voice, Anders. Thank you very much. Love Song by The Cure. I'm sorry, Ben. I have played the one and only song by The Cure that I know. And even then, as you probably could tell, I didn't really know it. But thanks, guys. And as I say, if you want to make a wee donation, hopefully you've all got the hang of it now. Mel, if you just periodically, just so it stays in, reasonably high up on the thing, if you could just periodically post the link so that if anybody new joins, they can see it, and you can donate that way. Quiz the Queen. Yes, Kenny, brilliant answer. The Queen is mentioned in the song. It says England's got a new queen. It's actually the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth that got a new queen, but he sang England's got a new queen, so yes, I will give you the Queen. Or will I? Now, I can't remember, Kenny, I might have made that a dodgy biscuit as well, and I'll tell you why. Because she's not actually named in the song, is it? It just says The Queen. That's not her name. So I don't know if I gave you that or if I made it a dodgy biscuit. Mel, go and let us know. Did I make The Queen a dodgy biscuit, or did I make it the actual answer? Because I think I might have been really mean and decided that The Queen didn't count because that's not actually her name, and that's all they say in the song. They say England's got a new... In fact, it doesn't even say The Queen. It just says England's got a new queen. They doesn't actually name her. So I think that's another dodgy biscuit for Kenny. Ha ha! Aye, The Queen's a dodgy biscuit. Sorry, Kenny, you're excelling yourself. You'd actually be better knowing nothing about this song, and then you probably wouldn't get any dodgy biscuits. Anyway, Kenny says, day one, no. So what were the requests I had? I had a request for Rod Stewart, and what else? I thought we had a request for Queen, but we didn't. It was just Kenny saying The Queen. Alright. I'll do a wee Rod Stewart song. What Rod Stewart song will I do? Why don't I do... What one's coming into my head? I don't want to talk about it. Will we do that? I don't know why that one came into my head. But that's a great song. I can't remember, because this is a cover. Rod Stewart wasn't the original for this, so if anybody knows, you can let me know who did the original of this. I have no idea, but my Uncle John will know. If John Heaney's watching, he always knows these sort of things. He's always really good at that sort of thing. Anyway, that sort of thing. I'm so West Lothian, aren't I? But thanks for all your donation, guys. Keep them coming. If anybody's not donated yet, we're at £150. I was aiming to try and make a wee £100 tonight. We're at 150. That's amazing. If you're just passing by and just scrolling by on Facebook and you go, what's that? What's this guy? What's he doing? He's talking shite. Why is that? We're doing a wee fundraiser for the firefighters, so if you get a chance, please give a wee fiver or something. Is there anyone braver in this country than the people who risk their lives to keep you safe? No, there's not. So thanks to all those guys. Right, I'll try this. I can tell by your eyes that you've probably been crying forever. That'll do. Something like that. I can tell by your eyes that you've probably been crying forever. And the stars in the sky don't mean nothing to you, they're a mirror. about it, how you broke my heart. If I stay here just a little bit longer, if I stay here, won't you listen to my heart? Whoa, whoa, my heart. I stand all alone with the shadow at the color of my heart. Blue for the tears, black for the night's fears. The stars in the sky don't mean nothing to you, they're a mirror. I don't wanna talk about it, how you broke my heart. If I stay here just a little bit longer, if I stay here, won't you listen to my heart? Whoa, my heart. Thanks very much. It's a nice wee one. Rod Stewart, Rod the Mod. My mum and Jane are going to see him soon. Wee Rod, I think he's coming to Glasgow. Lynn Allen says quiz Reagan. Reagan's a brilliant answer. So far, Mel's posted the scores on the doors. Doogie, Glenn and Lynn are all on 10 points. Brian, John, and somebody else are no points. Sorry, that's just flashed off my screen. And then Doogie, Glenn and Lynn all on 10 points. Brian, John and Louise all on 5 points. And Kenny, even though he's had 4 right answers, is on 0 points. No luck, Kendo. It's a shame, innit? It's a hard life, Kenny. You're just... It's sad, right? Because if you get lots of dodgy biscuits, it means you're on a similar wavelength to me, because that's the way my brain works as well. That's why I put the dodgy biscuits as dodgy biscuits, because they're the answers that I would have put if I hadn't been thinking about it, see. Anyway, I'm going to have another wee bottle. And then, do you know what? Since we're nearly halfway through the show, I'm now going to sing, or I'll leave it till later before I sing We Didn't Start the Fire. I'll leave it till a bit later, because what I'm going to do is, those of you who might have played before will know that if it gets to a certain time of the night, I start giving you clues, but when I give you clues, you only get 2 points for a right answer. So I think if you get a right answer after I've sang the song, you only get 2 points. That's got to be the rules, isn't it? Just made it up, but why not? That sounded good. That sounded like it should be the right answer. Okay. What other requests did I have? Did I have any? I don't know if I've got any more requests. If you've requested something and I've not sang it, then put it again, because I can't remember what they are. Or Mel, if you know anybody who's requested something, let me know, because I can't remember any requests. And if I don't get requests, I'm just going to play something that I want to play. I'll check Facebook and see if there's any more requests on there. I'm said he missed me doing the Cure. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. Dylan, John Heaney has said yes. Dylan is a correct answer. Bob Dylan is mentioned in the song, so that's correct. There's a request for Piano Man. I can do Piano Man, and I can do a wee Bob Dylan song. What Dylan song I'll do? I know what Dylan song I'll do. I know this wasn't a request for Bob Dylan. It was just that Bob Dylan's mentioned and We Didn't Start the Fire. But I do like a bit of Bob Dylan, so I'm going to do The Times They Are A-Changin' by Bob Dylan. That's a brilliant song. I'm sure lots of you will know this one. And it goes like this. And again, this is obviously written on the and performed normally on the acoustic guitar, but this is my wee version of it. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accepted that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. Sorry. I'm going to start that again because I'm getting myself uncomfortable. I've got a new keyboard here and I'm trying to figure out the best place to sit behind this thing. Shut up, Xander. I'm just going to start again. Who cares? It's live. Pretend that didn't happen, right? Oh, there's another wee donation. Lynn and Doogie have donated. That's us up to £200. They've doubled our target. That's amazing. Just think, just for this rubbish, me sitting singing shite like this, we've made £200 for a charity. Amazing. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accepted that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time on you is worth saving, you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing. Come writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, 'cause the wheel's still in spin, and there's no telling who that it's naming. For the loser now will be later to win, and the times they are a-changing. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you don't understand. Your sons and your daughters, they're beyond your command, and the order is rapidly fading. So get out of the new one if you can't lend a hand, for the times they are a-changing. The line it is drawn, and the curse it is cast, and the slow one now will later be fast, and the present now will later be past, and the order is rapidly fading. For the first one now will later be last, and the times they are a-changing. Thank you very much. Alright, Kenny, you're at it. Wee Davy the vet for Whitburn. He's known the song mentioned, but his business didn't bust. Who's never in. So he's a homeless vet. Pish. 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 Anyway, sorry. That might be a bit harsh. Very good, Kenny. That was quite a good one, pal. Pish. It's no, see, to be honest, I'm just jealous that I didn't think of that. Anyway, alrighty, so that was that, and then what did we have a request for? We had a request for Piano Man as well. Oh, Louise Killen says, I work with you in ED. My wee girl Betsy has read your book and she asked when the next Indigo Swift's coming out. Oh, that's so nice. Thanks. Never. No, I might get round to it. If there's another global pandemic and I've got time to do it, then fine, but otherwise maybe no. Oh, Dougie Almy, a great answer. Castro, yes, Fidel Castro is mentioned in the song as well, so that's a great answer. So well done, everyone. These are doing better with this than I thought, because this is a really tough quiz this week. I say this week as if I do it weekly now, but I used to. Monthly. Anyway, so well done. So I'll do Piano Man. Keep your requests coming, because after Piano Man I don't have anything else planned. Now, what do I need? I need my Mouthy. Where's my Mouthy? What have I done with my Mouthy? Like I say, this is a new setup, so I'm still trying to find things. Where's things? There we go. Here's my Mouthy. Right. Grand. Can you still hear me? There we go. Fine. So, I need to figure out how to do this. I've not done this one in a while either. Wee bit of Billy Joel. Another Billy Joel one. But, no, the quiz one. The quiz one's coming later, alright? So there we go. Let's see if I can remember this one. I think I need to... That's it. Right, do this. That's it. Cooking with gas. Alright. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? Well, I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. And I'll say la 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 la. Piano man, sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, but you got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, but he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke. But there's some place that he'd rather be. The piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? And I just say, la 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 la. The piano man, oh, sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, but you got us feeling alright. It's a classic. Thanks so much. Great wee request. See another couple of requests here. We've got a Tiny Dancer for Sharon, and a wee tenner donated by Kenny and Ann. Thank you very much. Lovely. Great, goes to the total. What a great total already. If anybody else joins us later, or if you particularly like something, as unlikely as that might be, then please do donate. So, as I say, it's for a great cause, the firefighters. So I was going to mention this earlier, but I've been mentioning it throughout the night. Well, I put that there. That looks quite bad because it's on camera. I'll put it in there and pretend that I'm not drinking. I'm actually, no, it's non-alcoholic. I'm such a pussy. Anyway. So as some of you will know, on YouTube, or on Facebook I should say, you have top fans, people who follow your page. On this show, I like to have my top fanny. But this week, I'm going to do something a bit different. This week, I'm genuinely going to have a top fan. Because, as I say, Lynn and Dougie Allen, I'm so humbled that they nominated me for this thing, because they're such great people themselves. They're foster carers. Dougie's a firefighter. People who do a lot for children. Dougie risking his life to save people. I mean, it's really quite incredible that they would nominate me for just doing this shite. So thank you so much, guys. So that's why I want to make them my top fans, not fannies. Top fans, alright? So there you go. Yep, and now I might have lost the sound again because this happened the last time, didn't it? No, you can still hear me? Can you still hear me? Yeah, hopefully. Yes, good. So, yeah, so they're my top fans, but it wouldn't be this show if I didn't have my top fanny. So I've got to have my top fanny, and who's it going to be this week? Well, it has to be this guy. Yeah, it's got to be me, innit? It's got to be me. And they'll tell you the reason why I am the top fanny this week. As I say, I got this email to say that you've been nominated for this award. Now, most people, I suspect, who are nominated for these type of awards are really good human beings. You know, they're really nice people who have done really good things. And they're probably quite humble and quite, you know, modest in how they accept it. I don't think anyone in the history of any kind of award like this has been more of a dick about it than me. It's really quite comical. I have been winding Michelle up about this all week. If I so much as make a cup of tea, I'll hand her it and I'll say, not all heroes wear capes. I have been such a tit about it. I've been saying to her things like, you know, Michelle, if you're ever struggling and thinking, what should I do? Just ask yourself, what would Xander do? Xander's a hero. I've been such a tit about this whole thing, honestly. I was walking around the house the other day singing, you've got to search for the Xander inside yourself. Search for the Xander you hide. You've got to search for the Xander inside yourself. Honestly, no one who has ever been nominated for this award has been more of a dick about it than I have. So that's why I am definitely the top fanny this week. But as I say, on a serious note, big thanks to Dougie and Lynn, and thanks to everyone for donating. That's amazing, and thanks for sticking with the show, even though I've not done it in ages. As I say, I'll try and do one a month, and we'll do a different charity each time. He really is a right big twat, says Michelle. Yes, that's true. And as I say, next time we'll pick a different charity, and if we can make a couple of £100 each time we do it, that's really good. And then we'll do another live show at one point for a bigger fundraiser for a charity, and we'll try and... I'm just doing this for a bit of fun, and if we make a wee bit of money for some good causes, great. And as I say, the Firefighters charity is a brilliant cause. It supports our heroes and the fire service and their families. And some of these people, as you can imagine, have been through really difficult stuff. So it's really, really good to support that amazing charity. So that's that part out the way, alright? That's the wee sentimental part out the way. I'm going to do another song. What did we have? We had Sunshine on Leith and we had Tiny Dancer. So I will do... Sunshine Leith first, I think, and then we'll do Tiny Dancer, and then any other requests you've got, guys, get them in. Let me know what you want to hear. It's your show. It's your show. I'm going to just quickly flick over to Facebook just in case I'm missing comments on there. Johnini says, I keep losing your new iPad, so must be you. Must be me, he's saying, but I don't know if it is or not. And then Mel's posted the link to donate again. My dad's posted a few wee thumbs up, which is quite nice. And Alex Simpson says, brilliant kendo, with a big laughy face. Dougie says, go on yourselves, and a big thanks on behalf of the charity. Thanks, Biscuiteers. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Biscuiteers. So, this is a song by the Proclaimers. I once saw a Scottish tribute act called the Proclaimers, which is brilliant. Isn't that a great name? The other, I saw this is genuine, right? I saw a tribute act to the Foo Fighters, and they're playing in a Dundee, not a Dundee, a Dunfermline. They're playing a hotel in Dunfermline, so they must be local, and they're called Foo Fifers. Isn't that great, the Foo Fifers? Anyway, I love that. Here we go. My heart was broken. My heart was broken. Sorrow, 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 sorrow. My heart was broken. My heart was broken. You saw it, you claimed it, you touched it, you saved it. My tears are drying, my tears are drying. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My tears are drying, my tears are drying. Your beauty and kindness made tears clear my blindness. Well, I'm worth my room on this earth. I will be with you. Well, the chief put sunshine on Leith. I'll thank him for his work and your birth and my birth. Yeah, 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 yeah. My heart was broken. My heart was broken. Sorrow, 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 sorrow. My heart was broken. My heart was broken. You saw it, you claimed it, you touched it, you saved it. Well, I'm worth my room on this earth. I will be with you. Well, the chief put sunshine on Leith. I'll thank him for his work and your birth and my birth. Yeah, 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 yeah. What a tune! We bet the Proclaimers. Alright guys, like I say, let me know if you've got any other requests. We've got £10 from Jane Bryson coming through that she's sent to Michelle, so Michelle can load that to the thing and it will go straight to the charity. The great thing about this, and part of the reason I've set it up this way genuinely, is because if you do it through Streamlabs as the software, if you do it through that, it goes straight to the charity. They don't take a fee. A lot of these charity donation sites take a fee, so this doesn't take a fee, so it's really good. Alrighty. So, like I say, I've only got, I think, Tiny Dancer to do, so I've still got a few more songs to do. If you're watching on Facebook, guys, go onto YouTube. It's easier for me to see your comments. I'm just checking to see if there's been any more comments on Facebook. But I don't think there have been. I think most of you are commenting on YouTube now, which is great. As I say, a bit of trial and error tonight, but you'll know for next time that it's probably easier to watch via YouTube. Which is what I am. Anyway, so I'll do this one by, what's his puss? Elton John, my pal. I say my pal because I've got a signed. I've not got it here. I meant to have it here so you could see in the background. I've got my signed Elton John thing. For those of you who don't know that story, his guitarist Davy Johnson is from Edinburgh, and I think somebody Michelle knows from working with her previously. I think her uncle is Davy Johnson, who's Elton John's guitarist. And I didn't know that. And then one time when we'd been to see Elton John, and I posted a picture, and I think Davy Johnson was in it, and she said something like, "Oh, there's my Uncle Davy," and I was like, "What?" So for my birthday that year, Michelle contacted and says, "Can you get Davy Johnson to sign something?" And she asked Davy Johnson, and he said, "Why don't I just get Elton to sign something?" Which is so cool. So I've got my signed Elton thing, but I meant to have it in the background here. But anyway, request some Beautiful South from Mel. Yeah, I can do some Beautiful South. That's Nihasiel. I'll just do this one first, and then I'll do Beautiful South, and then I might sing We Didn't Start the Fire to give you your last sort of half hour to try and get as many of the answers. And it's going to just be verbal diarrhea from me, and you're going to have to type quickly to beat other people to it, guys. All right, but anyway, this is a brilliant song from the movie Almost Famous. This song was never a hit single, and then it kind of became quite well known through this movie that came out about 20 years ago. And now it's a sort of thought of as a classic Elton John song. Anyway. Blue jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for the band, pretty eyed, pirate smile, you marry a music man. Ballerina, you must have seen her dancing in the sand. And now she's in me, always with me, a tiny dancer in my head. Jesus freaks out on the street, handing tickets I forgot. They're turning back, she just laughs. The boulevard is not that bad. Piano man, she makes a stand in the auditorium, but looking on, she sings the song, the words she knows, the tune she hums. So real, lying here with no one near, only you. And you can hear me when I say softly, slowly, hold me closer, tiny dancer. Lights on the highway, lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. for the band. Pretty eyes, a pirate smile. You marry a music man. Ballerina, you must have seen her dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me, a tiny dancer in my head. Oh, how it feels so real, lying here with no one near, only you. And you can't hear me when I say softly, slowly, hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Thank you. It's funny how it's just habit. End songs by saying thank you, just assuming that you're clapping at home, assuming you're all like, oh, so thanks for that. That's a good request. And then we had a beautiful South, and then Kendo's requested Dignity, and he says you should hear a bit of Dignity. I can't read a quote for Kendo with it in the voice. You should hear a bit of Dignity, pal. Making the Queen a dodgy biscuit. Shocking, by the way. So apologies to Her Majesty for making her a dodgy biscuit. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? I made the Queen a dodgy biscuit. But anyway, you can make up your own jokes for that one. Fine. Any other quiz answers yet? No? Right, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Before I do, I've got Beautiful South, and then I've got a bit of Dignity to do, and then I will... but before I do that, I'm going to play the song of the moment. So... Mel, any correct answers from this point onward are only to be counted for 2 points. However, if anyone gets a dodgy biscuit from this point onward, they still get -10. Them's the rules, guys, right? So, the challenge for me in this song, because I'm talking about the lyrics, is that I've got to actually sing all these lyrics, and I've got to get them right because we were doing it for the quiz. So I'm going to try my very best to get all these lyrics right, but I'm making absolutely no promises at all that I'm going to do this correctly, but we'll try. Alright, so what tempo are we doing? It's about right, something like that. Oh, this could be a car crash, but let's try it, shall we? See what happens. What's the worst that can happen? Wait a wee second, because this is going to be... Oh, I should have thought this through really, because I didn't really think this one through, I don't think. Where am I? Right, cool. We'll see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? I can make an absolute arse yet. So anything from this point onwards, 2 points. You need to be quick, because only the first person with each right answer gets that, alright? Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Studebaker, television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe. Rosenberg's H-Bomb, Sugar Ray, Pamela, John Brando, the King and I, and the Catcher in the Rye. Eisenhower vaccine, England's got a new queen. Marciano, Liberace, Santana, goodbye. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Joseph Stalin, Malenkov, Nasser and Prokofiev, Rockefeller, Campanella, Communist Bloc. Roy Cohn, Juan Perón, Toscanini, Dacron, Jem Bien, Foo Falls, rock around the clock. Einstein, James Dean, Brooklyn's got a winning team. Davy Crockett, Peter Pan, Elvis Presley, Disneyland, Bordeaux, Budapest, Alabama, cruise chest, Princess Grace, Penn and Place, trouble in the Suez. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, and no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Little Rock, Pasternak, Mickey Mantle, Kerouac, Spunk, Nick, Chow and Library, John the River Kwai, Lebanon, Charles de Gaulle, California baseball, Starkweather, homicide, children of the Litamide. Buddy Holly, Ben Hur, Space Monkey Mafia, Hula Hoops, Castro, Edza, Liz and No-Go, U2, Sigmund Rhee, Peyote and Kennedy, Chubby Checker, Psycho, Belgians in the Congo. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, and no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Hemingway, Eichmann, Stranger in a Strange Land, Dylan, Berlin, Bay of Pigs invasion, Lawrence of Arabia, British Beatlemania, Old Miss, John Glenn, Liston beats Patterson, Pope Paul, Malcolm X, British politician sex, JFK, blown away, what else do I have to say? We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Birth control, Ho Chi Minh, Richard Nixon's back again. Moonshot, Woodstock, Watergate, punk rock, Bacon, Reagan, Palestine, terror on the airline, Ayatollahs in Iran, Russians in Afghanistan, Wheel of Fortune, Sally Ride, heavy metal, suicide, foreign debts, homeless vets, AIDS, crack, Bernie gets, hypodermics on the shore, China's on all martial law, rock and roll, color wars, I can't take it anymore. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, and no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, but when we are gone, will it still burn on and 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 on. We didn't start the fire, how many did you get? This might not surprise you. There's hundreds. Imagine being poor Mel just now, because see, normally I do like, name the top 20 singles that were whatever released in this year, or have this word in the title, or whatever, something like that. And there's only a few to look through. She's got to look through every single one of them, and then cross-reference it with all of your answers, and look out for the dodgy biscuits. So, thanks Mel, good luck with that. So I think a couple more people have donated through Shell, so thank you that. So we've now got official, you can either pay by credit card, by PayPal, or by Shell. And no, I don't mean the oil company, I mean my wife, my missus. So I got a couple of wee thumbs up for that one, so thank you very much. So there's loads of answers have come in, so I'm going to quickly look and see how many of these I can actually see that have come through, because I don't know if I'll actually see them all. Liberace Kenny Skeen says, yeah, I think somebody said Liberace earlier though. And then he said, what's that? November side? That's what I heard. No. So there's loads in that song. Loads and loads of people mentioned in that song. So again, apologies if it was too fast for you. But that's part of the fun. So 2 points for the right answer for this point. Onward, guys. Still minus 10 for a dodgy biscuit, and then we'll see who wins the quiz of the night. We're up to £240. That's amazing. What an amazing total. As I say, I was hoping we might make 100, so to make that much is really amazing. Now, I'm going to do a song by The Beautiful South. I've no idea what one I'm going to do. Why don't we do Carry On Regardless? What's it actually called? Good as Gold, that song's called, isn't it? Good as Gold. The Beautiful South. That's just the first one that happened to come into my head. But there's lots of great Beautiful South songs. They're a really good band. And we'll do a wee swing beat for this one. And then what was the other one I was going to do? I had another request to do, didn't I? I've forgotten what the other request was, but Mel, if you're keeping track, you can let me know. You've probably got too much to do with your quiz. So I'm going to do The Beautiful South, and then I can't remember what the other one is that I was going to do. So just put the request back up again. John Glenn says, can correct answer. Isn't She Lovely from Dick was the other request for our wee Robin. Of course it was. Of course it was. So let's see this one. We'll speed this up a bit. So let's go. That's probably about right. Maybe a wee bit faster than that, is it? There we go. Wee song by The Beautiful South. Oh, and Dignity for Anne was the other one, I see. So we'll do this, Dignity, and Isn't She Lovely? Don't know. How's this one? Don't know if that's right. Don't know what I'm doing here, but no, that's not it. Don't know what I'm doing here, but I'll carry on regardless. Right, okay, I've got it now, I think. So we'll try this again. Don't know what I'm doing here, but I'll carry on regardless. I got enough money for one more beer, and I'll carry on regardless. Good as gold, but stupid as mud. We'll carry on regardless. The bleed is hot till there's no more blood, and he'll carry on regardless. Carry on with laugh, carry on with cry, carry on with brown on the gloomy sky. I want my joy, my laugh, my smile, my knees, my kiss, not in the star signs or the pen that she reads. I want my sundress, windswept, Ingrid Bergman kiss, not in the next life. I want it in this, I want it in this. Got one note to last a week, and I'll carry on regardless. The hill to happiness is far too steep, and I'll carry on regardless. Cute his mouth in the Memphis sun, I'll carry on regardless. Tried to smile, but he bit his tongue, and he carry on regardless. Carry on with work, carry on with love, carry on with cheering anything above. I want my love, my joy, my laugh, my smile, my needs, not in the star sign or the palm that she reads. I want my sundress, windswept, Ingrid Bergman kiss,
next life. I want it in this, I want it in this. I don't want silver, I just want gold, but I'll carry on regardless. Bronze is for the sick and the old, but I'll carry on regardless. I want my joy, my laugh, my love, my smile, my needs. Not in the star sign, no, the palm that she reads. I want my sundress, windswept, Ingrid Bergman kiss. Not in the next life. I'll have it in this, I'll have it in this. Something like that. It's a good wee song. Thanks for that. Yeah, Lynn Allen says Hemingway. Yes, Ernest Hemingway is mentioned in the song Hemingway. I was going to say the next word, but I can't say the next word because if I say the next word, it gives you. That song's like a train going, right? It's like you have to go, and if you miss one word, it's like a train wreck. The other thing is, Billy Joel, to me, is one of the great melody writers, okay? He writes these brilliant melodies. These beautiful sort of sweeping melodies in so many of his songs. If you actually isolate the melody to that song, it's like... It's not the most wonderful melody, but it's all about the lyrics, I suppose, with that one, isn't it? Kenny, you're no daft. See, he's learning. He says, I'm no saying Peter Pan, because he's no a real person. Well played, Kenny. Well avoided. Well dodged, because that was there. That was there as a dodgy biscuit. Well played, sir. Well played. You've only had 5 dodgy biscuits, so well done missing that one. And actually, Peter Pan references the movie again because that came out that year. Anyway, let's see what else people are saying. See if anybody's saying it on Facebook. I think, as I say, I think most people are actually on YouTube now, which is good. Yeah, the last thing I see on Facebook there is my dad with a wee thumbs up. Quiz Alex says, what Xander just said. You're not really getting that one, I'm afraid. Okay. So I've got a couple more requests to do, and then we'll tally up the scores, will we? Why don't we do that? I'll do a couple more requests, and then we'll tally up the scores, and then I'll do one more to finish. So I've got Isn't She Lovely and Dignity. So I'll do Isn't She Lovely first. This is a great song by Stevie Wonder. This is a song he wrote about his wee girl, who's called Alicia. And the only reason I know she's called Alicia is it's in the song. He sings her name in it, or is it Alicia? It's something like that. Anyway, we'll soon see. I've no idea what key I'm going to play this in, but we'll try because Stevie Wonder's got a ridiculously high voice. Is that going to be alright? Isn't she lovely? That'll do. Yeah, I never thought. That'll do. Just making sure I can actually hit the note before I start singing it. You know. And that's probably about the same. Aye, about the same minute. We'll just keep that drum beat here and then. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute, oh. I never thought love would be making one as lovely as she. So very lovely, made from love. Isn't she pretty? Truly the angel's best. But I'm so happy we have been heaven blessed. I can't believe what God has done through us. He's given Aisha, the meaning of her name. Now how could it be without you who conceived the one who's so very lovely, made from love? I couldn't make the drum stop there, they just wanted to keep going. Anyway, lovely wee song. Oh, great answer for Lynn Allen on the quiz. Ho Chi Minh. Yes, Ho Chi Minh is mentioned in the song. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Some of you think Ho Chi Minh's a city, but Ho Chi Minh was the leader of North Vietnam, and then when the country was unified after the war, so that's the reference in the song is to Ho Chi Minh the person. So well done. Alex says your new piano sounding good. Good, I'm glad it is actually. It's hard. I always say this. It's hard in my ear to know how things sound out there. So hopefully, let me know if things are sounding all right. Good. So I wonder how we're doing. I'm going to do one more song. So this is after this song. We'll get the quiz answers, the final scores on the doors, and then we'll maybe have time for one more. All right, guys. So I'm going to do this one for Anne. This one's called Dignity by Deacon Blue. And then Mel will give us the final scores on the door. See who's won the quiz. If anybody wants to make a wee final donation to top us up to 250, a nice round number, then feel free, but don't feel any pressure. Like I say, I don't want us to turn into a thing where people are like, oh, I don't know what watch this thing because you always need to give money. You don't need to, right? It's just that if we're having fun anyway, then we might as well have a wee bit of money for a wee bit of charity. But don't worry about it, especially when times are tight just now. It's not about that. It's just about having a bit of a laugh, enjoying the show, and then, as I say, if there's a chance to make a wee bit of money, then we'll do it. And if we don't make as much money one time, then that's fine too. It's just a laugh, guys. Anyway, Dignity by Deacon Blue. Now what's that kind of goods? That's probably it there, isn't it? We'll just see how this one sounds. That's good. Alright, this one's for Anne and Kenny, and then we'll get the scores on the doors, and then we'll have time for probably one more song. So if you've got another request, get it in just now, alright? There's a man I meet, works up our street. He's a worker for the council, has been 20 years. And he takes no lip pop, nobody, and litter off the gutter. He puts it in a bag, and he never thinks to mutter. And he packs his lunch into some blessed bag, and the children call him Bogey. And he never lets on, but I know 'cause he once told me he let me in a secret about the money in his kitty. Says gonna buy Dean, gonna call her Dignity. And I'll sail her up the west coast, through villages and towns. I'll be on my holidays, they'll be doing the rounds. They'll ask me how I got her, and I'll say I saved my money, saying isn't she pretty? That ship called Dignity. And I'll sail her up the west coast, through villages and towns. I'll be on my holidays, they'll be doing the rounds. They'll ask me how I got, and I'll say, I see my money, saying isn't she pretty? That ship called dignity. Sailing up, sailing up, sailing up, sailing up, sailing up, sailing up, sailing up again, sailing up again, sailing up again, sailing up again. Sailing up, sailing up, sailing up, sailing up, sailing up, sailing up. Yeah, sailing up again, sailing up again, sailing up again, sailing up again. And I'm thinking about work. I'm thinking about faith. And I'm thinking about hope. And I'm thinking how good it would be to be here someday on a ship called Dignity, a ship called Dignity. On that ship. There you go for Kenny and Anne. Thanks very much. Okay, Melanie Simpson, if you want to give us the scores on the doors. So there we go. In 8th place is Kenny Skeen on 4 points. In joint 4th, we have Brian, John, Louise, and John Heaney. So that's John Mack and John Heaney. And that's in 3rd place. We've got Glenn on 10 points. 2nd place, Doogie on 15 points. But in 1st place is Lynn Allen on 19 points. That is fabulous. What a great score. So that was quite a good one quiz this week. I thought that one might actually be too tricky because there's so many lyrics in the song, but actually it worked quite well. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. So just for future reference, I will be back. As I say, I'll try and do it roughly monthly. It'll be for a different charity. Just for future, if you don't have a YouTube account, it's dead easy. You just make an account like you would anything else, and then you can comment on YouTube, and then we'll be able to see all your comments. It's probably easier that than having to check back and forth with Facebook. So if you could comment on YouTube, that would make things easier. Lorraine McBurney says, "Hiya, loving the show." Hiya, hi Lorraine. Glad you're enjoying it. Mel's posted that again. Lorraine says, I'll make a donation after the show. Don't want to do it now as it takes me away from the music. See, what you should do, Lorraine, is get me on your big telly. Get YouTube on your telly. You can get YouTube on your telly. Just look for Jammin Doctor on YouTube. So as I say, if anyone's not on YouTube, then just sign up to YouTube, watch on YouTube, and you can comment on YouTube and they'll see all your comments. And then if you've got PayPal, as I say, if you've got eBay, you'll have PayPal. If not, just sign up to PayPal. It's actually a useful thing to have for lots of reasons. I'm not just saying that. It's a really useful way to pay. It's free. And then we'll get your donations on, so that's really good. So that is amazing total from Lynn, and an amazing money total as well, so thank you so much everybody. That was really a fabulous effort. For a wee bit of fun, then it's £240, but by the time Lorraine's donation comes on, I'm sure it'll be nearer the 250, and we can that will go straight to the firefighters charity, and we'll do this again for another charity next time. If anyone's got any specific charities in mind, then let me know, and I'm open to suggestions. If it's someone that we think needs a bit a leg up, then our biscuiteers are always happy to help. Keep an eye on Facebook and Twitter for updates about when the next show will be, and in the meantime I'll leave you with this wee song that my dad's requested for my wee nephew, because his name is Daniel. He hates this song, I have to add, but we all quite like it. The rest of us all quite like this one. This is called Daniel, and then I'll see you again soon, guys. Alright, thanks very much. And once again, thanks to Doogie and Lynn and everyone at the Firefighters Charity, and thanks to all you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail lights heading for Spain. knowing I can see Daniel waving goodbye. It looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eye. They say Spain is pretty, though I've never been. Daniel says it's the best place he's ever seen. Oh, and he should know he's been there enough. I miss Daniel. Oh, I miss him so much. Whoa, Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died, but you see more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Whoa, Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died, but you see more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I can see those red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. It looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. Oh God, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. Thanks, we'll see you soon, guys. Thank you.
The doctor will see you now.